guys, so today's video is going to be a what to bring to college video, and I wanted to do this video because I am currently finished with my freshman year. Actually, technically I have a month left of like online classes, but for right now, as far as like living away at college in a dorm, I am done. I am officially moved back home. I really wanted to make this video like right when I first moved in because as soon as I got to college, there was a lot of things I realized that I really needed but didn't have. And this list is things that are like kind of less obvious to people, things that like you really need to live in the dorms to like know that you need. So yes, I have my computer right here, and that's why if I like look down a lot, that's why. So the first thing I have is a thick foam mattress topper. So when you first get your list from your specific school of exactly what you need, a mattress topper is going to be on the list, but you need to make sure you get a really thick one. I had the thinnest mattress topper that I could ever find because I went to Target and I bought the cheapest one that I could find, and it was like $15, and that thing was literally maybe that thick. Like it wasn't good at all. Like my back hurt a lot and it just wasn't that comfortable. So I recommend getting a like really thick one. Investing in like a thicker one, like maybe that thick or so, will like change your whole entire experience of sleeping in a very tiny, stiff dorm bed mattress, which if you don't know, the mattresses that they give you aren't real mattresses. They're like this like stiff piece of foam or something. I don't know. All I know is that it's not even a real mattress. So the reason that you should invest in something comfortable for you to sleep in is because sleep and like how you sleep is going to determine how you live your life every day. So if you're uncomfortable when you sleep, you're not gonna have the best time sleeping, and that's gonna lead to you being tired during the day. It's gonna lead to back problems. So I highly recommend investing in something comfortable. But for me personally, I recommend getting a really thick mattress topper, and there you can find them for really cheap. Honestly, I got mine, again, I got like a really thin cheap one because I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but I recommend investing in like something that's a little bit more higher quality. There's one at Target, I think, and it's about $50, but it's really good quality, and it's about this thick. So the next thing that I recommend you get is a pillow and mattress protector, and this isn't the same thing as like the topper. It's like the thing that like you surround your pillow and mattress in. It's like a piece of cloth and you like zip it around your mattress and your pillow, and this will prevent against bed bugs and just like toxins and germs that are already in the bed from the previous person that lived there for a year. I recommend getting that just so you don't get sick. I got sick because I didn't have the mattress protector. I had the pillow protector, but I got sick quite a bit, and I'm not sure if I got sick because of the germs in the bed or because of just simply having a cold. So I don't know, but I do recommend getting a protector just in case, because you know, you don't want bed bug. The next thing that you should definitely invest in is sheets, and multiple pairs of sheets. I recommend having at least four separate sets of sheets. Wow, that was hard to say. But 4 separate sets of sheets, and I only had 2, and I constantly had to keep like rewashing them and like taking them out. Like it was just a lot. So I recommend having 4 sets of sheets. For me personally, I change my sheets every couple weeks because like I don't know, I feel like sheets get dirty easily. So the next thing I recommend you bring is shower shoes. And shower shoes can be whatever. They can be like flip-flops or like slides or anything. I had flip-flops, and honestly, it's the best thing I ever used. But this is more specific to your school. At GSU, where I went to school, there's not like a shower for like every 10 people or something. I lived in a suite with 3 other girls, and we all shared one shower. So it was a little bit better than having a communal shower or like a shower that was like in the hallway that you have to share with your entire floor. I only had to share it with 4 people or 3 other people, so that was really nice. I'm so thankful for that. But I still would recommend you invest in shower shoes just because you really don't know, like you just don't know how other people are living and if they're washing their feet or you know like what they're doing with their feet. I don't know. I just really recommend it, especially if you have to share a shower with like 10 or more people. You really don't want to have like any type of weird foot sickness or fungus on your feet. So definitely, it's not even an investment for shower shoes. They're literally like $1 from Old Navy. So definitely go out and get some shower shoes. One thing that literally changed my life in my dorm was having a robe or some kind of like soft like wrap thing. I had 2 bathrobes and I wore those things all the time. My aunt sent me this really pretty like kimono silk robe that I wore all the time, and then I had like this really white fluffy bathrobe that I would wear also, and they were just great, especially in the mornings when you just wake up and you want to just snuggle up in your robe and like get your work done. Like, it's great. And they sell bathrobes really cheap at like TJ Maxx and like Target or something. I don't know, just find yourself a bathrobe. Next thing is a desk lamp. You definitely want to have a desk lamp because, for one, many colleges or many dorm rooms only have like one light fixture on the ceiling, and it's usually like a really dim, like just basic light, so it's not really enough to like help you see, especially at night when you're trying to do work in your dorm. I personally did not have a desk lamp because I never got one. I don't know why I never got one. I would usually just like go into like these study rooms to study, but if you are someone that likes to study in your own room, I definitely would get yourself a really good desk lamp. I had one. It was like a little mini one, but I never used it, and I honestly, I was just very lazy. It was up in my closet, so I didn't really like want to go up and get it down, so I usually just went to the little hallway or like the study area. So the next thing that I highly recommend you invest in is a refrigerator and a microwave. Just having a fridge and a microwave in your room is very convenient. Even if you do have a meal plan, having your own fridge and microwave that like you can access like either on your hall or in your own room is just like so much better to me. You can keep like drinks in there and like snacks, and you know, if like you just want like a quick drink or a snack, you can just go to your fridge instead of like going all the way to the dining hall or wherever you eat. I realized like, wow, it's like really hard not having like quick access to water in my room. I realized that like getting a fridge and a microwave is something like definitely extra, especially if you have a meal plan, but I highly recommend it. The fridge that I got was only like $100. There are fridges you can get for like $50. I've seen cheap fridges for like the like little cheap like cube fridges that are like $50 that you can just simply put your drinks in or like yogurts or something, and it's great and so convenient when you wake up in the morning and you just want a simple snack. You don't have to go to the dining hall and everything. Also, if you can, I recommend getting a microwave. My dorm had a microwave, had 2 microwaves on each floor, so I personally didn't have a microwave, but it was great having one right there in my dorm. And I got sick so much my freshman year, and I would make tea and like have my water, and it was just great having my own fridge and microwave. And also another thing I recommend investing in is just a bunch of snacks to keep in your room. Again, if you just are chilling in your room and you don't want to go all the way down to the dining hall, you just have them really quick and easy in your room, and it's great. You can put them in your fridge and whatever. And I don't know if this is like everywhere, but at my school at GSU, they actually closed the dining halls. The dining hall at my school was open 24 hours only from Monday to Thursday, which they did not specify before. So from Monday to Thursday they were 24 hours, but on Friday the dining hall would close at 7 p.m. and on Saturday and Sunday it wouldn't open until 11 a.m. and then close again at 7 p.m. So it was awful, like waking up and not being able to get breakfast in the morning and having to wait until 11. I was starving. So having like your own like breakfast, like yogurts and like drinks and even microwavable meals sometimes will be so convenient, and I highly recommend it because I loved being able to wake up and just quickly grab something out of my fridge and water and hit the road or whatever I needed to do. So yes. So I also recommend having a huge case of water, just like either in your room or you can put in like somewhere in your suite for you and your roommates. Having a huge case of water is definitely great, especially if, you know, again, if you just want a quick drink, having water there is awesome. You don't have to go to the dining hall and like use up your swipes or your like however many times you're allowed to go to the dining hall. Make sure you have like cups and bowls, and you can get them for like literally like 50 cents at Target. Yeah, and it's also great if you have ramen noodles or something in your room that you want to eat, you can just use your little bowl. So the next essential is laundry detergent pods. I just recommend the pods simply because they're just so much like simpler and easier to use than a giant gallon of like the actual detergent. The big jug of detergent takes up space and it's really messy. I hate when it gets everywhere, so the pods are just simple. You can throw them in and you're done. One huge thing that I forgot to bring to college that I didn't even realize I needed was medicine. So your freshman year, you're most likely going to get sick at least once. No matter how like great your immune system is, being in a new place and just being around new people, you're bound to get sick somehow. So having like Advil, ibuprofen, like nighttime medicine, just anything that like any of those things that you use from your house, make sure you bring and have on hand. Again, like just having it in your room and simple to like grab is so much easier than having to like make an appointment at the health clinic or like going out to some like urgent care or anything, especially because the health clinics and the urgent cares in a new place, insurance is always like kind of like messed up and like weird, and it's just so much easier to have your own medicine on hand. So invest in some Advil, Aleve, ibuprofen, like everything basically. Another thing with the getting sick part is very real when you first move to college especially. Make sure you have like tea bags and lemon and sugar and things that you can make tea with. Having a cup of tea like makes you feel so much better, and it just cleans out all the nastiness that might have gotten to your body. And most dining halls and like eating places that come with like your dorm will most likely have hot water or tea or something, but again, it's just so much easier if you have it in your room ready to go, and like you don't have to go out and like get other people sick or get yourself more sick. So something that I definitely did not bring any of was like Clorox wipes and cleaning supplies. If you have like roommates and stuff, then like obviously beforehand, you know, you can kind of like work out who's gonna bring what, but I personally wish I had my own Clorox wipes and cleaning supplies because I literally didn't have any, and I always was using my roommates and I felt awful. So make sure you just get some for yourself. Even if you just bring like one thing of Clorox wipes, it's great. You can just wipe down things, and this will also help you not get sick and keep others from getting sick. And if you do live in a dorm with carpet, make sure you bring your own vacuum. I was the one in my dorm that like brought the vacuum, and like other people brought other stuff, but like my one thing was to bring a vacuum, so I had a vacuum and it was great. I just like vacuumed all the time. I cleaned and it was awesome. My floor was looking great. So if you're like the other thousands of college kids, you know that closet space is tiny and you barely get any space in your closet. So the one thing that like saved my life with my closet was the little closet sweater organizer cubbies and like the shoe cubbies that like you hang up and there's like holes in them and you can like put your stuff in, and it just optimizes space so much better. I don't know what I would have done because I just had so much clothing and so much shoes that like literally my closet door couldn't even shut. It was so full with like bags of shoes and bags of clothes and my laundry and just everything. So the closet cubbies are definitely something I recommend getting. Even if you're not bringing that many like clothes or shoes, definitely still get them just to like make the amount of space in your closet as empty as it can be, so you can like put things in there and make your room more cleaner without having so much stuff around. So next for your closet, you definitely want to get the thin hangers, not regular hangers. Regular hangers are a little bit thick and will take up more space in your closet, but if you get the thin hangers, especially, hold on, let me go get them. So this is the hanger I'm talking about. It's just a really thin one like this, and you can't really like tell, but the material is this like suede like fabric. There's fabric, so it's not like a plastic where the clothes can just fall off. This is like has actual like fabric, so the clothes don't fall off and they're super thin and you can fit so much in your closet, and it's great. I definitely recommend these, and you can get like a 10 pack of this for like $2. They're so cheap and they saved my life completely. So the next thing you want to bring for your clothes and just for your closet is a mini ironing board and an iron. Obviously like check with the rules at your school for bringing like electric devices like irons and microwaves and fridges and all that, but obviously you don't want your clothes to be wrinkled, and in college, you know, you're doing more professional activities, you may have a job and stuff, so you need to look clean and like spiffy and just overall you want to have a good look, so you obviously need an iron if your clothes are wrinkled. So that's one thing I did not realize that I needed. I got to college and realized, wow, everything is wrinkled. What am I gonna do? So I got an iron and it was great. I had my little ironing board too, and the mini ironing boards are so great. They're so small and like you can iron just as well as a normal ironing board. If your school doesn't allow you to bring an iron, you can also get a little handheld steamer, and those, I believe, I've never had one of them, but I've seen them and they work just as good as the ironing. So you just hold it and like it steams out your clothes and it's great. The next thing you should bring are extension cords. This also depends on your school. My school, we were allowed to bring extension cords, but they had to be a certain like wattage or like electric power thing. I don't have no clue, but we had a bunch of rules we had to keep up with. And but also another thing is a lot of dorm rooms only will have one electrical plug, but you know, you may go to a school that like you have 10 on your wall, but I only had one, so I definitely needed an extension cord just so I could plug in like lights and like my fridge and my chargers and everything. So I bought one and I got one from Target. It was like $3, and I'm not sure if it met the guidelines of my school, but I still used it and I never got in trouble. So another part of something that completely changed my life in college was one of those back pillow things that like had little arms on the sides and like it like took up your entire back. Mine's still at my school, but I had one and I was in love with it. I used that thing all the time. It just made my life so much better, and I don't know where I would be without it. So thank you to the back pillow. I love you. Another thing that also changed my life was the lap desk. I love my lap desk. My lap desk is still at school, unfortunately, but it's this great thing that like it's literally like a table, but underneath is like a pillow, and you put on your lap, and you could like use it for like doing homework in bed, watching Netflix in bed, eating in bed, doing everything from your bed. Honestly, that thing made me 10 times more lazier than I already am, so maybe it wasn't the best thing, but for me it was a lifesaver. So the next thing that is an essential at college are plastic shopping bags, or the little plastic bags that you get from like the grocery store, or like I just know like any store you get grocery bags. Definitely bring those to college, especially if you have like a trash can. You just put the plastic bag in the trash can, and once your trash is full, just take it out and close it up and take it to your trash chute or your dumpster or wherever you throw your trash away. I used at least one plastic bag every single day that I was at school. I even use them like all the time now, just like throwing trash away, and like I don't know, you can use them as a shower cap. Honestly, I never use mine as a shower cap, but a lot of people do that, so they're just great to have. They're handy for like any type of situation. And this leads me to your trash can. I personally had a standard trash can that was just like open at the top, and I really wish that I would have gotten like one where you step on it and it has like a little lid that flaps open. Those are obviously a lot more expensive. Well, actually those are like $10. I saw them at TJ Maxx and they were really cheap, and I was regretting not getting one when I first moved in. But I highly recommend that one just because it's a lot better than the open one. Obviously, you don't have to look at all the disgusting trash, but it just makes your room look cleaner again. My room, I don't know, like just having that trash can like disgusted me and I hated it, and I wish I had one with a lid on it. My roommate had a trash can with a lid on it and it was so cute, and I just so many regrets. The next thing you should get to just make your room overall look cleaner is a collapsible laundry basket, and they put this on my list for like my school's like what they think I should bring, and I ignored it and got a regular laundry like basket, and it was huge. Like it was literally like this big and that wide. Like, every week going to the laundry room, I looked like I was doing laundry for a mother of 4 and her family, and I looked insane with my huge laundry basket. And I wish I would have gotten one that was like cloth or collapsible, that like first of all didn't take so much space up in my room, but like also was just like better for like carrying around and just like a lot simpler. Don't get a basket. Invest in a hamper or something. In college, you won't be doing as much laundry as you think, so you can have a smaller laundry basket. My laundry basket was so big it barely even fit in my room, and I would try to put it in my closet and my closet door would never shut. So for your desk, you want to make sure you get a paper organizer and a makeup organizer. before I had my makeup organizer, my makeup was like all over my desk all the time and it was super messy. So I got one and I finally had a place where I could put all my makeup, and like it looked really cute actually, and I really liked it, and it was only like $3 from Target. I got everything from Target. But yes, make sure you get that just so your makeup can be cute and organized on your desk. And also with the paper organizer, I don't even want to think about my papers. My desk, first of all, we didn't even have that big of desks at college that they gave us, so my papers were literally like stacked on top of each other and all over my desk, and it was bad. And especially since like I'm like low-key like very lazy, I did not like want to like have the time to put them in folders and like really organize them. So having a like paper organizer thing or doohickey or whatever you find can be great for your desk and great for your like overall clean room. So you also want to make sure you have like an extra like drawer set or like storage stationary drawer set. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I had one that had like was like clear and it had the little drawers and it was on wheels and it was great. I put all my textbooks in that and all my textbooks were away and I didn't have to see them, and it was awesome. And especially I had so many textbooks, more than I even needed. I didn't even use half of my textbooks and it was pretty bad actually. I wasted a lot of money, but I put all of them in my storage and it was awesome. I didn't have to look at them and it was great. So the last thing that I want to talk about is school supplies. So going into college, I didn't have that much school supplies. I just figured that I would do everything on my computer, but honestly, you want to have school supplies for many different reasons, just because, you know, you never know what you might need a piece of paper for or a pen for. It's definitely not like high school where you need to have like 4 binders, 4 notebooks, a bunch of paper, markers, and all that. You definitely don't need anything like that. All you need are like a couple of notebooks, pens. Don't even waste your time getting pencils. Every college professor wants pens, so make sure you get pens. Also, you want to make sure you bring a pair of scissors. You never know what you might need scissors for. I didn't have a pair of scissors for the longest time. I don't even know why, but I needed scissors for so many different things, whether I had to cut something or like, yeah, cut something is basically what you use scissors for. But scissors are great to have on hand, obviously. And also you want to make sure you bring some Scantrons to school with you with your supplies. At my professors, this honestly also depends on like where you go to school or your professors, but most professors require you to get your own Scantron, and it's no big deal or anything. Most of the time you can get Scantrons from your campus bookstore or like any like office supply store or something like that. So yeah, just go to school, make sure you have Scantrons and everything, and you know, like make sure you want to get like a variety of Scantrons just in case like your teacher requires a specific type of Scantron. Another thing that I wish I had while I was in the dorms was a body pillow, and the body pillow is basically like this like just a long pillow that like you're just comfortable with it, and you honestly don't even need it. I just wish I had one. And it's this long pillow that like takes the shape of your body, and you could just sleep with it, and it is so amazing and so comfortable. Just make sure you come bringing an abundance of like toothpaste and deodorant, and also like feminine products, if you know what I mean, so you are stocked up and ready to go and you don't need to like rush to the store or anything. So that is it for my list of things you should bring to college. I hope you guys like this video. I'm so excited for next year for college. I definitely feel like I'm going to have a better experience, just because your first year honestly is not going to be perfect. No matter what anyone tells you, your first year is not going to be perfect. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, and so I'm just glad that now I kind of have the hang of everything that I need, and I hope I was able to help you guys to figure out what you need. And yeah, I hope you like this video, and give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel. My next video, I think I want to do like what not to bring to college, just because there's a lot of things that I learned that I definitely did not need at school. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.